Hi everyone, this is Victor, and today we are going to talk about Pretérito pluscuamperfecto. This is the actividad de aprendizaje number 3 for my class de morfología, formación de palabras y lexicología. And yes, we're talking about Pretérito pluscuamperfecto. In English is right the same as past perfect, but we are going to understand it after this video, okay? Here we have, here I have this example. Cuando llegamos al restaurante ya se había terminado la sopa de fideos que tanto te gusta. Entonces te compramos sopa instantánea. Ya no te trajimos cambio porque como ya había cerrado la tienda de la esquina, fuimos al Oxxo y nos salió más cara. You see that? It was quite easy. I bet that you understood at least more than half of this paragraph of this piece of this piece of conversation, and yeah, we're going to see how can we use or what is it for? How can we use the pretérito pluscuamperfecto? It's to talk about something in the past, even before. Here we have this. We are in the present, we have things in the past, and even before that past, and that is the reference of time that we have with this tense. It sounds difficult, but it is not. We have an example here. ¿Por qué estás afuera de tu casa? Como había perdido las llaves, como había perdido mis llaves, no pude entrar. Por eso. So, it was easy, right? You understand that. Why are you out of your house? Well, since I had lost my keys, I couldn't get into my house. That's why. And you can see that we can exchange the places, and it's understandable anyways. I couldn't get into my house because I had lost my keys. When did you, here there's a question, when did you lose your keys? In the past. And when did you, when you couldn't get into your house? In the past. But something was in the past from that past. You see? This is present, past, and even before. And form the sentences is quite easy. We have, I have 3 steps. Identify, choose, participle. Identify the subject of the doer. Choose the correct conjugation of the auxiliary haber. And for number 3, participle. Use the verb in participle. We have that in English, so it's not that hard. Yeah, so number 1, identify. Yo, él, ella, usted, eso, tú, nosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes, just like in English, It's something very important to identify who is doing the action, because in Spanish we tend to omit the doer, or we tend to omit the subject, the pronoun, and we go directly to the auxiliary. The auxiliary it has a fancy name. It's verbo haber conjugado en imperativo indicativo. This is the verb haber in Spanish conjugated in imperfect indicative. Yeah, it sounds fancy, but it's only 4. We only have 4 words for that. Había, habías, habíamos, y habían. You will understand that quite easy. Había is used for yo, él, ella, usted, y eso. Remember that in English we have usted, which is the formal form of the second person, the second singular person, you. For you, we have habías, but we cannot say usted habías. It's only tú habías. You had. Okay? Habíamos. We had. As you see, if you pay attention to this, it only changes the ends. Habías, habíamos, habían. You see? Ellos habían. Ellas habían. Ustedes habían. Okay? So we have to learn this. We have to remember this. It's not hard. Yo había hablado. Tú habías cantado. Nosotros habíamos dicho que no. Ellas habían comido arroz. I don't know. And for the third step, for number 3, we have the participle, just like in English, the past participle of the verb. You know, we have the base form, the gerund, and the participle. B1, B2, B3. Hablado, caminado, probado, sido, cantado, comido. And just like in English, that we have irregular verbs, in Spanish, we do have many irregular verbs. In this case, we have satisfecho, dicho, muerto, frito, freído. Frito and freído, both are correct. Impreso and imprimido, both are correct. Okay? So you know that. You already know the participles because we use them, we had already used them, and you see, in past tenses. Okay? It's just that you have to remember, remind them. Here we have some quick examples. Quick examples. Remember, this is the present, and we are talking about the past, and even before that. We are here, even before. Nunca había vivido una experiencia paranormal hasta esa noche. I had never had a paranormal experience until that night. Cuando llegamos al cine, ya había comenzado la película. When we got to the theater, the movie had already started. You see that? Ya había comenzado la película. Okay. When? Cuando llegamos al cine. When is that? In the past. So, in this past, cuando llegamos al cine, it's already past. It doesn't have colors. I don't know. So, cuando llegamos al cine, it's already the past. But ya había comenzado la película is even before that action, even before that time. And yeah, there we have other 3 examples. Estaba cansado porque había paseado toda la tarde por el parque. Who? Who was tired? Estaba. Do you remember that from the last slide? That you have to remember by context or by the simple word who's doing the action. Estaba, it's for I, for he, for she, for it, and for you, the formal you, for usted. Yo estaba cansado porque había paseado toda la noche en el parque. Just by context, we would understand who. And here, for example, we have another thing. Habíamos pensado. Habíamos pensado. One more time, we don't have the pronoun like in English. We had talked to go on vacation, etc. We had. But in Spanish, we don't have that. We are not saying we. It's just habíamos. And we understand that it's we because of this. Mos. Habíamos. You see? That's a form, that's a choose. Habíamos pensado irnos de vacaciones. Okay? Remember, it's quite important to remind that. Había, habías, habían, habíamos. Okay? And here we have more examples. Yes, more examples to understand. But in this slide, we only have irregular verbs like abrir, decir, morir, hacer, suscribir. Okay? We have the same form. Remember, identify, choose, participle. Identify who? Yo. Choose. Había. And participle. Abierto. Abierto. Okay? It's not abrido, it is abierto. And on the other hand, we have tu mamá te había dicho. Oh, you see that. Había and había, both are había. But the first había is for I, and the second había is for she. Okay? She had. Oh my god. I don't have a translation for that. But anyway, tu mamá te había dicho que no fueras al cine. Your mom told you not to go to that party. Okay? And yeah, so remember, pretérito pluscuamperfecto is just like past perfect in English. And first, it's to talk about something in the past, but even before that past, okay? Number 2, the auxiliary haber is in imperfect of, indicative, etc., 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 but it's just había, okay? Había, habías, habíamos, habían, and participle. And we have irregular verbs, pero se usan en la misma posición. Los verbos irregulares se utilizan en la misma posición. It only changes like the verb, okay? And thanks, that's it. It's been 10 minutes for this presentation, and thank you. If you have any question, you can send me an email to my email. It's 42210588 at pcpuma.acaplan.unam.mx, and the credits for the design is for Slidesgo. It's an incredible page where you can find a lot of templates. I loved this one. And here we have some references, you can check them out. And that's it. It's been 11 minutes, I have to finish this. I'm so glad that you saw my full video, and I hope see you for the next one. Peace. Ad astra per aspera.